Over the past 20 years, a lot of things have changed in the waterfowl world. Our standard of excellence isn't one of them. We have been proudly family owned and operated since 1999. GK calls. We don't want to be the biggest, just the best.
Hey, we're here with Michiana Outdoor News again, and I've got a great new bait from Strike King that I think you're really going to want to add to your tackle box. You know, in our area, around southern Michigan, northern Indiana, our lakes are pretty darn clear. And, you know, all the rage on the tournament trail is bladed swim jigs, you know, chatterbaits, pure poisons, things like that. Last year we came out with the Rage Blade, and, you know, they're great baits. You put a skirt on there, you know, they've got that blade on there, you can add a trailer to it. It's a bulky bait that fishes real well, and they really dominate around grass. One of the things that we wanted to do at Strike King is create a version of a bladed jig that we could use in clear water situations, or when you wanted something that not such a loud presentation. You didn't want all the flash off the blade. So we created the Naked Rage Blade. So it's got a clear blade that doesn't have any flash to it like a metallic chrome or gold blade is going to have. And instead of putting a skirt on it, we just put a Strike King blade minnow. So it's a segmented little swim bait that you can add to it. And this is a blue gizzard shad. It's a natural color, but we also have bluegill colors and things like that, and that's what I like in our lakes, is these natural colors. This is a bait that you can really control in the grass. What I really like to do with this lure is fish it through scattered milfoil, the same places you'd throw a spinner bait, or maybe even try to fish a square bill over the top. You can run this bait through it because of the way that the weight is on the bottom of this blade. When you cast it out, you can count it down to a certain level and start reeling it. It's going to stay at that same level. It fishes a lot like a scrounger head almost, but you can reel it faster. Ton of vibration, just like a bladed swim jig has, but a whole much more natural look to it with that swim bait on it. A real bait fish profile, tremendous in clear water. I've done really well on this fishing for smallmouths, but I've also caught a lot of largemouth. Again, my favorite place to throw it is around grass, and I like to throw it with the same rod that I like to throw a crankbait. The thing that I learned from one of the best guys with a bladed swim jig, and that's Brett Height, is he said, you miss a lot of fish if you try to throw braided line or a too stiff a rod, because the fish, you feel so much with all that vibration from that jig that you tend to want to pull it away from them before they get the bait good. So I switched to a composite rod. It really helped for me as far as the number of fish that I would catch on it. They're very adamant at times to where they're going to come up there and bang into that thing without hitting it, and with this it really reacts a lot slower and allows those fish to get the bait a lot better. So you can cast it out there and just run it with a straight retrieve. I've done a lot with a sweep and fall, and this bait really has a great drop to it because, again, the weight is on the bottom of the blade, so it falls straight back to the bottom like that. So you can jig it in a little deeper water, or you can fish it in those shallow grass flats. It's a Naked Rage Blade, tremendous new bait from Strike King, perfect for the clear water that we have around our house.